I'm Jerry Banfield. I'm a full-time YouTuber, and I'm going to show you all of the equipment I use to film 6 videos a day rapidly. And then in future videos, I'll show you how all that's connected in the studio, and I'll show you my OBS and my workflow. But in this one, I just want to dig into the exact equipment. If you want to buy anything, I've got a list on Amazon.com/shop/jbanfield where you can go directly in and view the equipment on Amazon. The current cost of all this, if you were to buy it new, is $10,262.77. Now, you can get some of it used, and I've got most of it new, but I did get some of it used. If you have comments or questions, or you want to see the exact names of stuff, you can take a look in the description, and I'm happy to answer those. And if you want to talk about your YouTube studio setup, equipment, or anything like that, you can go to jerrybanfield.com and schedule a call with me, and I can screen share and help you fix issues and go deeper into details. So let's look. If you go to my Amazon storefront at jerrybanfield.com, where I'm grateful I earn commissions if you actually buy anything through here, you can see I have a 2026 YouTube studio setup list right here. I also have a music list. I have a reading list. I have my books list. And it's time to add some new t-shirts. These are old t-shirts and none of them have my name on it. So maybe we'll add some new t-shirts. For now, we're going to go through this full list of equipment right here. And to begin, the most important element of this is the iBUYPOWER gaming PC. This allows me to very rapidly go through, edit videos, make transcripts, and everything goes super fast. One of the worst things I see content creators consistently doing is using equipment that slows you down. One thing I'm obsessed with is making the least amount of time wasted in my studio setup. And I will spend serious money to save time, because time's what's most precious. I can make more money, especially when you go schedule a call, or if you talk to me every week and get a coaching pack, I can make more money, but time is what's most limited. So my gaming PC, I can both game on it, I can stream on it at the same time, and I use my Adobe Premiere Pro. I'll show you more of my workflow in future videos. But this is the centerpiece. This cost about $2,000 new, and you can get it directly from iBUYPOWER. The exact model of this is the AMD. Where does it have it in the exact model? This is the specs of it, but I've got the exact model somewhere here. It's iBUYPOWER. Well, these are the exact specs in it, and it's like the Element R09 or something like that. So this is what's in my PC. So this is towards the top end, but the one thing I should have got more of is memory. I should have got a 4TB memory. Now let's rip through the next of this a little faster. So I have a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X. I actually got the Fortnite one for $200 off somehow from the PlayStation Store, which is cool. Actually got the Xbox Series X for $200 less than this used as well. Then the main thing is the microphone and the audio, because if you're, the microphone, I'll even start with that. The microphone, I have an Electro-Voice RE20, and this is so nice to make my audio sound solid now. The room treatment could be a little bit better, but this captures really nice audio. And then I put that into the RØDECaster Duo. I also got a Shure. I swear to God, it's my third Shure because I've sold it and got more. But I also recently got this Shure SM58. That way, if I have someone over and want to film, we can just pass the mic back and forth instead of having to, move this RE20 on my mic stand around. It looks like I actually forgot to put the mic stand on here. I will add that. But then the camera, I have a Sony Cinemaline FX30 Super 35 camera. Now, I bought this used bundled with the lens for about $2,300 on eBay, and that's working out well so far. This lens plus this camera is, if you want to have a green screen like I do, this lens and this camera is a fantastic setup, because the higher quality camera, the better I look and the better the green screen works. I just love looking at myself. When you see me glance to the right, I'm looking at myself to see how I'm, in the frame and what I'm pointing at and all that. Next, for gaming, it's really important to have a nice gaming monitor. And this is one of the things I felt was kind of a luxury upgrade, because I have these other gaming monitors. But this Samsung 32-inch, Odyssey gaming monitor is awesome. This is my main monitor. It's 1440p, 180 hertz. I absolutely love it. And it makes a huge difference for having this nice main monitor instead of having it smaller. I have a couple other gaming monitors. This Elgato HD60 S is much cheaper if you get it on eBay. I use this to capture any old games I play. I use the Elgato CamLink 4K to take an HDMI cable out of the Sony FX30 and put it into the computer. And in a future video, I'll show you all the connections and how all this is set up in a studio, because that's an entirely different, that takes things much deeper, and I'd rather do 2 shorter videos on each of those. Then I have a dummy battery for the camera, because the camera, you don't want to have this running on a battery. I bought this camera because it has a fan and I can record, live stream, or just leave it on for 10+ hours straight, and I don't have to worry about it overheating. The picture's constant, autofocus is great. I've got the exposure, it's all awesome. So I got this dummy battery to go with it. I got this pull-up green screen in the background because this is much smoother than a curtain. I had green curtains in the past, and that's so inconsistent. Anytime a little bit of air comes around, it screws up the green screen. So I just have a straight pull-up one. That way it's portable. I had a painted wall in the past too, but I'm renting this house, so we're not painting this wall. This is my Xbox controller. I got a nice Fallout Pip-Boy one. Actually got it half off. They have a coupon right now too. Now, the one thing I would do again is I bought a softbox for the key light. So here's the key light, and then I have these on the side for lights. And then I bought this softbox for the key light, but it's way too big. And it's just, you'll see when I film a whole video of the studio, it's obnoxiously huge. That's not what she said. And it's too big. I should have bought a smaller one, but this does give me a nice smooth light all over across my face. In an ideal world, I'd put a second smaller version of this with another key light on the other side to help give me more perfect lighting, but this is good enough. And maybe we'll do that. The space is a little obnoxious for it. This is the camera arm I have to mount my camera, because it's a heavy camera, so it needs to be mounted nice. I threw my mouse pad on here because I'm nerdy about those. I have an Elgato Stream Deck XL, because in the past, I'm tired of the Elgato Stream Deck running out of buttons. So I just have all the buttons I want now. And this is the Elgato Stream Deck is what I use to switch scenes. Like how I quickly go from this, and then I push a button like this. That is on the Elgato Stream Deck. So I'm filming with OBS. A future video will cover that. I got these HDMI cables, and I didn't realize till recently, if you're going to have monitors above 1080p, and you want to have HDR and stuff, you need specific HDMI cables, these newer ones, like these 2.1, 8K ones. So I got these. I take the video from my PS5 and my Xbox Series X in via an Elgato 4KX. Then I have these controllers and headsets I bought. My kids can play on them, and I also use them as well depending on what system I'm gaming on. So I've got these headsets have worked great for the kids. My daughter enjoys this pink Xbox controller I got her. For my big, huge key light and this stand box, I had to get a heavy duty C-Stand that is, on the floor, and then I have sandbags on it. The one thing not included on here besides the mount for the microphone is I bought a bag of sand from Ace Hardware and filled these sandbags up, because it turns out they don't put sand in them. That costs a lot more to ship. So I bought the sand at Ace Hardware and filled those up. I have this Logitech Brio. Now, all I use this for is Zoom calls. That way I don't have to do a virtual camera out from OBS. That way I can just use the Logitech camera on a Zoom call, and then I can use my OBS without having to worry about that. I showed the SMB mic before. Then I found if I have multiple people in the studio, or if I want to clean up my lighting, I got a couple of these. These are like under lights that I use if, we have multiple people. Then I have my XLR cables in here as well. So this is my full studio setup right now. I had a call scheduled with Tom Bradford, and he's like, dude, give me your list. I want to upgrade my studio. This has taken a lot of research to put all this equipment together and get it all to work. So I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, if you'd like to buy any of this stuff or look at it in more detail, you can use my shop link and I'll earn a little bit of money. Tell me in the comments what you'd like me to make my next video about, what I could help you best with. And if you're a YouTuber or content creator, drop in, have a 30-minute call with me. It'll be some of the best money you've spent on anything in your content creation. Show me what you're doing. Ask me all the questions you have. I've been doing this for 15 years. A lot of this stuff is just super easy that I know can be hard for you. And if you're starting something up, talk with me about all your equipment. Thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you on the next video. One of the next videos, I'll go into my entire studio and how I actually plug all this in together.